All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fixing to explain to you how this city right here in Revelation 21 became this right here: gold, crystals, the firmament, and the beginning of alchemy. And this is what I put together yesterday to try to explain it. Gold. When Sophia's light was diminished from creating the very first archon, which this is Saturn, the very first archon, the ruler of the underworld, from matter. Now, this was from matter. She created it from matter. The archon ruler of the lower realms of matter had taken part of Sophia's light. Now, Sophia down here, which is wisdom of spiritual and material, she said, I want to resemble the first light. So she became light. He granted her that. So she became light. Now this is matter. So she, without his permission, created the first archon, and it diminished her light. So now the self-generated first light saw her light that it had diminished. So he sent the word to her by a superconducted purified element called gold. Now this right here was one solid current of light. Now let me explain to you let me go on anyway. Gold is a multidimensional element, superconductor of energy. So the first light sent the word down to Sophia by a direct current of energy using gold with bdellium and onyx as insulators. Being Sophia had been diminished, which is her light, and felt depleted, the word brought Sophia a pure energy, and Sophia felt pure joy. Now this is where alchemy began. She created something evil from dark matter. So he sent his energy down here and purified this molten ball of matter into gold. So when he sent his energy down, guess what happened? She sent her matter right back up to him. And this gold right here that he created, this is the main element in what you call manna in the Bible. But it's called ormus in our terms, which is orbitally rearranged monatomic elements. Okay, you have from purest to dirtiest elements, and it's separated into realms. So when the word made this matter feel joy again, Sophia started creating different emotions, birthing emotion on top of emotion on top of emotion, which begat all these different energies. And right here in the book, it says a seed from a power was deficient, and it descended to earth's abyss. The majesty remembered it and sent the word to it. The word brought the seed up into the presence of the Messiah, so that the first word might not be lost. So this right here is why the gold is in the tree of life, and all these different emotions mixed with the waters became the blood of the energies back up to the Father. So you have a complete current as matched in our bodies of a circulatory system of energy and purification, just like in our bodies. So these right here, now I'm missing something. Whenever she felt these emotions, this is what happened. This is how they were separated. They were separated by wavelengths. Let's start with red right here. Red is long wave end of the visible spectrum, wavelengths of approximately 630 to 750 nanometers. And every one of these is a different wavelength, different vibration. And it gets lesser and lesser as you escalate up through the dimensions, which become a brighter color. And they are not on the visible spectrum. These are the underworld are on the visible spectrum, while the higher realms are on the invisible spectrum. But we are all made out of third dimensional matter. That is why we cannot see fourth dimensional stuff. Like this blue right here, 450, or this 490 and 490. This is the only reason we are able to see a blue sky. We just see in the bits of the particles that vibrate at the same vibration we are vibrating at, and that is 490 nanometers of wavelength. And that is the only reason we can see a blue sky. Now, this right here is exactly the dimensions. I don't know if they made on top of each other yet, like this, or they are in a round thing and the earths are made like a donut. Now, I haven't got that far in my visions yet. I don't know what that is, but anyway, this is something to think about. The way fireworks are, different types of metals and minerals react to the flame of the fire by emitting different colors, as in fireworks. This is how fireworks have different colors. It creates a wavelength measured in nanometers. This is called a long wave. This is why the flame of a firework has different colors, and one of the main ingredients is zinc. Zinc, ladies and gentlemen, zinc. Now, whenever Sophia started creating the different dimensions, guess what also she made with his permission this time? Sophia, and the Father got together and they created these right here, the zodiacs. The zodiacs are, hold on. This joy that Sophia was experiencing was a beautiful emotion that led to the birth of other emotions. This energy reacted with matter in such a way it became divided within itself among the realms at different wavelengths of color measured in nanometers. Each color holds a piece of the waters that God had moved across in the beginning, with each stone containing a type of quartz, which is the waters solidified, carrying and returning the energies back to Source. So Sophia and Source, working together, created the different zodiacs, equally and divinely spaced using pi. Pi is the equal to the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. And all of these right here, all those different crystals, were insulated by iron, ladies and gentlemen. Why iron? Because iron repels demons. And all this right here, the crystals and the iron rich and everything on this side, is found in Africa. Every one of them. Every one of them. This tree of life is the tree of life, or is found in Africa. The tree of knowledge is found in Eden, or the North Pole, whichever one you want to call it, because that is where all the gold is in the tree of life, which is on this arm right here, right there in the middle in Eden. All right, anyway,